it's Coach Peggy Lynn. Have you ever heard yourself say things like, I'd love to, but that's just not for me, or I shouldn't wear things like this, I just don't look good, or I'm not great at math, that's not for me? What I want to tell you today is that the voices that you hear in your head oftentimes are not your own voice. Think back to being a young person and the adults that were around you and the kinds of things that they used to say to you. If the adults were shaming, if the adults were hypercritical, it is very likely that you too have this very critical inner voice, and the voice is anything but encouraging. The issue is, sometimes we can feel like, well, it's good that I'm tough on myself because it's helping me to motivate myself. But is that really true? Is it really true that when you beat yourself up, you're somehow in a better position to get things done? Probably not. Oftentimes when we adopt that critical voice from the adults in our childhood, the only thing that can happen is we're left feeling worse than when we first began. So what I would like to offer today is, when you can hear yourself saying things that are discouraging, we have aspirations, there are things that we want to do in this life, and then here comes this little voice telling us about how we're not enough, we're not good enough, and it's not for us. When you hear that little voice, or when you can feel that pang in your stomach, when you hear that voice, when you're made aware that there is something coming along that is contrary to what your higher vision is suggesting is possible for you, when you hear those words, what I would advise you to do is to simply ask yourself, is it true? And then just kind of wait and see, is it true? And the simple act of questioning that voice in and of itself can be very sobering. Simply asking yourself, is it true? And when you hear the answer, well, no, probably not. When you hear the answer, then ask yourself, well, where is this coming from? Who would say something like this to me? Who has said things like this to me in the past? And let that answer come to you. And beginning to just question the things that we tell ourselves really will begin to open up a doorway to just a better existence, a lighter feeling for yourself. Go ahead and give that a try. And if you do give it a try, feel free to leave a comment down below. Until next time, bye-bye.